What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Midweek Sweep. I am your host, Big Baby. The Midweek Sweep is powered by the Yerrr Sports Show, and it's our middle of the week update to some of the top stories that's going on in sports. So let's not wait any longer and jump right into our first story of the day. The Pittsburgh Steelers tight end Vance McDonald tested positive for coronavirus on Monday, which meant he and all players deemed to be in high contact with him after tracing were placed on the reserve COVID-19 list. One of those was quarterback Ben Roethlisberger. 4 Steelers, including Roethlisberger, were added to the reserve list on Tuesday. All players will be isolated and must pass tests to play Sunday. McDonald was added to the list on Monday. Ben tested negative on his most recent test, but won't be allowed to return to practice for 5 days as a precaution. The Oklahoma City Thunder has promoted assistant Mark Daigneault to become the franchise's next head coach. It was announced on Wednesday. Daigneault's elevation to replace the departed Billy Donovan completes a rapid 6-year rise in the franchise, which included a 5-year run as the OKC Blues G League head coach, where he had a 57% winning percentage and 3 division titles. He takes over the Thunder within 3 weeks of the opening training camp on December 1st with a roster that could be in flux between now and opening night on December 22nd. LSU quarterback Myles Brennan, who started the first 3 games of the season and has been sidelined with an injury ever since, might not play another down for the LSU Tigers in 2020. Coach Ed Orgeron told reporters on Wednesday that Brennan, who is dealing with an abdominal/hip injury that has caused him to miss practice and games, will probably shut things down for the rest of the season. He added that the injury could require surgery. Brennan, while playing, was a very productive passer before he was sidelined, throwing 11 touchdowns and 3 interceptions in 3 games. The long-rumored rematch between Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier is nearly a done deal. According to multiple sources speaking to MMA Fighting, both fighters have come to terms on a deal to book the lightweight fight for the upcoming UFC 257 card on January 23rd. While the fight has been in the works for several weeks, negotiations were still going on to strike a deal with the athletes. Late Monday night, it appears that all sides have agreed. However, according to sources, McGregor would still prefer returning earlier, and it appears he is pushing for the December 12th date now that Nunes and Anderson has been scrapped for the main event of UFC 256. Former San Antonio Spurs superstar Tim Duncan has decided to step away from his position as a full-time assistant coach for the Spurs. Duncan, part of the Hall of Fame class this year, spent last season on Greg Popovich's staff. However, he did not join the Spurs in Orlando, Florida for the bubble NBA restart, remaining in San Antonio to help LaMarcus Aldridge rehabilitate from the shoulder injury that he suffered. Pop frequently credited Duncan for being a key factor in creating and maintaining the culture that helped the Spurs win 5 NBA championships. Duncan spent his entire 19-year career in San Antonio, earning 15 All-Star appearances, 2 MVPs, 3 Finals MVPs, and a Rookie of the Year award. After just 1 season of playing with the Houston Rockets alongside James Harden, Russell Westbrook has asked for a trade. Earlier in the day on Wednesday, an ESPN report surfaced about Russell Westbrook and James Harden expressing concern about the direction of the franchise moving into the upcoming season. Later on in the day, another report dropped that Westbrook has informed the Houston Rockets officials that he's uneasy with the Rockets' accountability and culture, as well as a desire to return to a similar floor general role that he had played his first 11 years in Oklahoma City. Where do you think Russell Westbrook will go? He just signed an $100 $131 million extension, or I believe that's how much he has left on his contract. Let us know. We'll be discussing it on Saturday on the Yerrr Sports Show. Let's get into some wrestling results, and we're going to kick it off with some Impact Wrestling from Tuesday night's show. Neva and Havoc defeated Tenille Dashwood and Madison Rayne. Rohit Raju retained his X Division Championship by defeating TJP. Chris Sabin defeated AC Romero. Eddie Edwards defeated Chris Bay. Reno Scum defeated Falaba and Crazy Steve. And Machine Gun Carl Anderson defeated Josh Alexander via disqualification. On NXT this Wednesday night, Leon Ruff defeated Johnny Gargano to become the North American champion. Santos Escobar defeated Jake Atlas to retain his Cruiserweight Championship. Candice LeRae defeated Toni Storm. Timothy Thatcher defeated Dexter Lumis. And Danny Burt and Oni Lorcan defeated Breezango to retain their NXT Tag Team Championships. Last but not least, Wednesday Night Dynamite. Brian Cage defeated Matt Sydal. The Natural Nightmares defeated Butcher and The Blade in a bunkhouse match. Shawn Spears defeated Scorpio Sky. Tay Conti defeated Red Velvet. And Pentagon defeated Phoenix. And that's about it for me this week for this episode of the Midweek Sweep. Thank you for watching. For more Yerrr Sports Show, go to yerrsportshow.com. Click any of the links to listen to our latest and greatest episodes. Look for us on YouTube by typing in Yerrr Sports Show. Like and subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification button. We will be going live this Saturday for episode 39 of the Yerrr Sports Show. We will be live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, so you do not want to miss that. Stay tuned to the Job Tears Network for updates on all of our shows on the network. You don't want to miss what we have coming down the pipe. So, on behalf of the Job Tears Network and the Yerrr Sports Show, it is your boy Big Baby signing off. Peace.